Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead and release your fears. Stand up and be counted, don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, will play the day.
Since I was a little girl, I have dreamt about these days where I'm just doing my thing, not bothering anybody and nobody bothering me, and just living life. And I don't feel like anything is impossible. Like, that's just where I'm at in life. I do not think anything is impossible. And there's definitely a rhythm. There's a rhythm of life. And each year it just gets more like on beat. So, just trying to find something to read with you guys and kind of go down memory lane. Oh, and I start my notebooks from the back forward. So, like, this is the front. I'll start all my stuff from the back. I don't know why I did that with this one, but I literally started from the back. I can't really see it, but, and then some pages I'll fold that are important. What did I fold here? This is the day after the solar eclipse. Let's see what I wrote in here. This is something I want to read out loud. Never compare yourself to anyone else. Ooh. I am the most beautiful woman in every room. I am the most magnetic woman in every city and country, state and continent. I am the most attractive woman. I'm the most magnetic, attractive woman in the world. With the heart. Excuse me, I cannot believe I'm just like straight up getting on this vlog and coughing. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I'm just going to leave it right there. Do you know that there are people in this world? There's two people. Well, maybe three. First group thinks that what I just read was self-centered as heck. Or false. Both opinions. Second group felt that that was really cringy to sit there and talk about myself, my own self in that way. Or vice versa. They wouldn't write that on a piece of paper, fold it, stumble back upon it, read it out loud and really believe it. That's weird. You can call your daughter the most beautiful girl in the world, the most beautiful, most intelligent, the most smartest, the most princessy girl in the world, right? You can look back on your mother at Mother's Day and be like, she's the most beautiful, most attractive, most loving, most sweetest, most caring person in the world. It doesn't matter where I'm at. No one will ever compare it to my mother. My favorite artist is the most beautiful, but when it comes to yourself, it's cringy. So that's group two. That's group two. So first doesn't agree and thinks that that was really self-centered. Second feels like that was just super cringy to hear me say it. And they couldn't ever like dream of just saying that about themselves, much less writing it or repeating it or saying it out loud. And then there's the third group that's like, yes, queen. Yes. Oh my gosh. They agree that I'm very beautiful and very attractive and stunning. but they also feel that way about themselves. And they do not think that that's cringy. They're actually applauding that. They're happy. It's refreshing to see that. Because the opposite happens when someone doesn't feel that way. And it's not as cringy. It's normal for someone to feel like they're not the most beautifulest person in the room. To think that they're not that attractive. To have doubt. To have not that much confidence. To be just embarrassed and just needing to be uplifted every single second. Needing to be uplifted every single second of their life, to be validated, to be told that they're beautiful, to be reminded that they're special. And of course, with good reasoning, look at the society, look at how vain people admittedly are. Look at all the surgeries that are available, some affordable, some people are literally working 3-4 jobs. Or if they end up getting a major come up somehow, it's being spent on this, because this is cringy. The way that God made you is cringy. So that's normal. That's not cringy to hear somebody say that, but to hear somebody just speak about themselves like that, write it, say it out loud on a blog is cringy. If you're not talking about someone else in that manner, you're talking about yourself in that way, it's cringy. But it's not. And I'm in group 3. I'm in group 3 that if I ever hear a woman or a man, because I always tell you guys, this is a unisex channel. Just flip it around. Hear a man say that I am the most attractive, the most... What did I write? Let's go back over it again. Because I forgot I wrote that. But, you need to remind yourself. And I'm not ashamed. I'm so happy I'm happy that I wrote that, and I still believe that. It says, never compare yourself to anyone else. I am the most, let's see, I'm going to do it for the men. I am the most handsome man in every room. I am the most magnetic man in every city, country, state, and continent. I am the most attractive man. I am the most magnetic and attractive man in the world. And then I just put a heart at the end. So you can fill in the blank. Why did I go so much for magnetic and attractive and beautiful? Because I think, just like I said in the beginning, the world is set up to make you feel the exact opposite. I guess that's how they make money. How are they going to keep selling makeup? How are they going to keep selling clothes and accessories? So I get the psychological part behind it. To keep you shopping. Hey, make your money however you got to make it. But it's your job to remind yourself. Yeah, I can put on this cute shirt and I'm going to purchase this bracelet from a vendor that needs to feed their family, obviously. That's what businesses are. But that does not mean that I'm not the most attractive person in the room. That's my job to make sure that at the end of the day, no matter where I'm spending my money, no matter what I'm watching, no matter what conversation I'm having, no matter what room I'm stepping into, that I make sure that I remind myself. I don't need anybody to tell me that. Anybody else sharing that with me is just an extra additive. It's just extra sprinkles to the ice cream that I'm already concocting over here. Okay? So, if you find that cringy, watch the rest of my videos. Watch the ones even before my woman math videos. Just go all the way down to 2016 and just watch them all the way from the way up. Or watch somebody else. I don't know. Pray. Do something. But that shouldn't be cringy to you. If it is cringy, you need to start your journey. And I feel like everyone in life, because I won't always say like, obviously our whole life is a journey, right? But the day that I was like, oh, I am starting my journey now, I have to say it was 2013. I called it my do-it-yourself movement. My DIY 2013. Which in my mind, at that moment, what the heck was going on then? Okay, my son was already born. Because he was born in 2010. So for me to have that movement start in 2013, which was the do-it-yourself movement. This is before anything else. I was like, if I want something done, I need to do it myself. Stupid water runs every single time I'm doing a vlog. It doesn't run any other time other than when I turn on this camera. But yeah, I started the do-it-yourself movement. And that's when I really feel like my journey started. Right? And I was like, okay, if you want to make this happen, you need to do it yourself. If you want to like brush up and do like a revamp of yourself and an identity change, you need to find out how you want that to look and what you want that to look like. Only you know what's in your brain. Only you can be Elise. Only you can do Elise like no other. So I remember I wrote down everything, and ever since then I've just been writing. Now we're in 2024. But for those of you who can like be like, oh, well, now that you put it that way, I feel like I started my journey here, or this ignited my journey. Someone out there who may need to hear this right now at this very moment, you may need to start your journey. You may have been living on this earth for this long, but now your journey begins. Now you start documenting these things and documenting when you're triggered. I was just talking to one of my friends about that today. You need to document when you're triggered and embrace those. Embrace those, even if you need to do them alone. Like, hey, this is triggering me. I don't want to talk about this anymore, but I am going to go back in the silence and in the comfort of my own home later, and I'm going to face why that triggered me. That's another implementation of your journey. But if your journey has not started already, this is your sign. This is your sign to start your journey now. I don't know how old you are. It really doesn't matter. I don't know how old I was when I can recollect that, okay, today I'm starting my journey. To the person who you see now. When I remember I was at a round table. I remember that much. When I started this journey, I was like writing and thinking and all that stuff. But I remember what I see right now, like who I am right now, is what I saw when I started that. This person right here. I wouldn't even doubt that I was wearing this outfit. I won't even doubt that I was making this vlog right now. All the way back then. So that's your job. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to leave you with that tonight. I'm going to leave you with that. It's beautiful. It doesn't even need a closing. Okay, if you're new here, don't forget, please send me that wave sign. The yellow wave in the comments. If you're not new here, purple heart specifically. And I'll catch you in the next one for day 15. Good night, everybody.